Today is a different kind of video, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for a hot minute because I live by my Notion and my Google Calendar and my journal. Like, those three things are what allow me to live my best life. I feel like if I didn't have either of these things, I would not get anything done and my life would be all over the place. So I wanted to show y'all how I organize my calendar and my Notion for the start of the month, which is something that I want to start implementing, like just to give myself a head start for the new month, especially with this new season. Today it's a super rainy, muggy day, so I got my candle glowing. I've just been really productive, though I just wanted to stay in bed, but I told myself to get out of bed because I needed to get shit done. And I can credit me staying on top of things to my Notion and my calendar system. I will say nothing is perfect. I still have some habits to unlearn, but having the foundation in place, having these systems in place will allow you to overcome those bad habits. I'm just gonna start off with a little tour of my Notion and my calendar. So here's my Notion. We call her digital planner. So basically I just have a little affirmation picture that I saw that really helps me stay committed to everything that I'm trying to achieve, because it's really far in my journey, the goals that I want to achieve. So I just have to remember to take small steps every day. That's what we're doing. I found this website that has Notion embeds that you can add to your Notion system to make it look cute. So that's where this clock comes from and where this calendar also comes from. I'm a very visual person, so I have to see it. I can tell myself and I can write it down, but I also have to see it. I need all three, the trifecta. And we will be spending time in the monthly planner section, which is something that I have not built out, so we're gonna build that out today. And then a little bit of the weekly planner, because we're gonna be brain dumping and putting all our tasks into action. And this is my Google Calendar system setup. As you can see, I have some things already blocked off. I really enjoy using the time blocking method. I think that allows me to really get stuff done and not be as distracted as I tend to be. So when I have something on the calendar, it really reminds me okay, I have this chunk of time to get it done, and I work through it, and I either extend the time or I reduce the time. And when you're time blocking, that also allows you to figure out how long you spend on certain tasks. The way that I set things up in my Google Calendar is I have them categorized by color and by categories. So we have my career area, where that's my 9 to 5 and things I'm doing to build my career professional skills. We have my life area, which is my life shenanigans, whatever. And then we have a learning tab, which is when I'm doing different kinds of Coursera courses, or listening to an audio book about a certain skill that I'm trying to build, or reading certain books, that would go in my learning tab. Then we have my content creation tab, because of course, content creating. I told myself starting in the fall, it'll be easier if I have specific days dedicated to specific tasks and categories. I think it actually has been helping me get things in order. So Sundays, I do a lot of learning and content creation. Mondays and Wednesdays, I do admin. So just life stuff, basically. Because I realized a lot of times I would go from Sunday, creating content, to Monday, editing YouTube videos and all that stuff. And it would just be a lot. So I told myself, instead of doing so much heavy stuff on Sunday and Monday, let Sunday be a heavier day and Monday be a less heavy day, because I also have to take into account my 9 to 5. The first couple of days of the week, Mondays and Tuesdays, are always really busy, jam-packed. And so trying to go from busy was just not helpful and conducive to me, because I was getting less done. If that works for you, you should definitely take that into account, blocking off certain days to do certain types of work so that you can get more done. First thing we're going to do is create our monthly planner. Like I said, it is blank because I just didn't know what way I wanted it to be formatted, so I haven't created it. But we're just gonna do something real simple. I have an idea of what I want it to look like, but let's get it started. Let's just start with an empty page. And I like my Notion to be a full width because we want space. What I think is most critical is having like my top priorities that I want to achieve or get done or work on or start to implement that month. So I'll have like maybe, oops, I'm struggling. So maybe I'll have, I don't know, like a toggle thingy. Oh, toggle. Oh, I messed up. Oops, did I spell that wrong? See, yeah, my keys, like I keep spelling things wrong because my keys are acting up, and I think I'll have it in a background thingy. Or actually, I think what I want to do is have it as like a call out. So let me go back here. So we'll have our top 3 priorities, and we'll have, I like using emojis, so we're gonna have a little emoji time. Oh, okay, I figured it out. See, I am a work as I go kind of girl, so I think what I'm gonna do is like each month I'll have it as a call out, and then yeah, like I just like to keep things organized, and I like to just see if I'm committing to certain things that I committed to each month and just seeing my progress each month. One of my priorities is to land like one UGC deal, brand deal. Because I have recently decided that I want to dabble into UGC because I've done like brand collabs, product for video type of collabs, and it's been a great time. So I would love to work with brands more, either on a UGC basis or a like influencer creator basis, and also get paid for it. Sell my clothes. Sell/donate my clothes that I don't wear anymore. I'll figure out number 3. But I think this is how I want my monthly priorities to be. Like have one like social media content creation goal, one like life type of goal, and then a third, like another goal that I'm trying to achieve. I think that's how I want to lay it out. I also want to reflect more on how my months are going. So I'm gonna have a reflection section. Reflection. So that's my monthly planner. In order to organize like everything that's going on in my head, I like to brain dump. Actually, this is my journal. I don't brain dump in this journal. I brain dump, where is it? So I have a ton of random like notebooks, paper everywhere. So I like to brain dump on this thing each week, usually Sundays. Just brain dump everything that I want to get done for the week. And once I brain dump that, I will move it over to my Notion weekly planner, and then also to my Google Calendar where I will time block. And so it might seem like a lot, but it's actually not for me, because I feel like although I have like all the tasks in my Google Calendar time blocking, it's so much more helpful for me to like use my Notion to tick things off and have all my habits interconnected in my Notion planner, because as you'll see, everything is connected. And if I just kept everything on my Google Calendar, I wouldn't see the progress on my Notion. So that's the method to my madness. So we're gonna brain dump. I suggest you just like sit somewhere and brain dump. Like just literally think about everything you need to get done in a week. It doesn't matter if it's something small, little, like if you gotta go grocery shopping, if you have to like go get a hair appointment, doesn't matter what it is. Just write it down so that you have it somewhere, and then come back and put it into your calendar or your Notion. All right, so I did my brain dump. I feel like I have more that I need to get done, but I think it's okay like if you can't think of everything that you need to get done in your first like brain dump session. Obviously, like throughout the week, you're gonna add to your planner, to your Google Calendar, but I think this is a good idea of what I need to get done this week. So I like to start first with like the time blocking part. That's the fun part. So let's time block. Okay, so I already have the hair appointment on my calendar. I need to make time to edit. So I'm gonna start, I usually like to start the rough draft on Sunday. So
I think figuring out like what time I want to start things is also the interesting part.
I'm gonna start the rough cut at that time. Content, edit, edit, edit. Boom. Okay. I like to give myself a little buffer after work before getting into my social media stuff, because sometimes I just need to walk outside and smell the fresh air. I've been inside too long. And so throughout the week, I will see if I need to like extend time, add more time to edit, but this is helpful starting point. And as always, like your Sunday planning session is just like a starting point. Things are gonna change, life happens, it's okay. Okay, so this is my Google Calendar for the week. I'm definitely gonna be adding things, but I feel like this week is gonna be a light-ish week because I've done a lot like this weekend and this past week to get shit done. So this week I'm just gonna be editing, posting, just trying to be consistent on TikTok, especially because I don't know why I'm so inconsistent on TikTok, but I have a bunch of stuff that I've filmed and I just like don't post. I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to be consistent there. So let's go to my Notion calendars. This is my social media section. So I like kind of updated this recently because I was like, I feel like there's something missing. And it was this part, the strategy and goals section, because I had my goals and my like ideas of what I want to do. I wasn't writing it down anywhere clearly. So I have the section now. I also have an idea dump, like just where I brain dump ideas for future videos. And then my content calendar, which like, you know, some of it's gonna be blurred out, obviously. Don't want to spoil the surprises. But yeah, I just have like a literal calendar and I organize the videos by like topic area, by type of content. And I'm also like really trying to get back into writing my newsletter. I just been so focused on YouTube and video stuff and just getting my life together that I have neglected the newsletter. So I hope you enjoyed this little preview into my little Notion calendar systems to keep myself organized. If you want to see a full Notion tour and just like learn more about how I like to use Notion and Google Calendar together, let me know. I'd love to make more videos because I love Notion. I'm such a nerd about Notion. I don't know why I love it so much, but I just love it. It's just so fun and it's so easy to do. And I hope you're able to take some of the tips and ideas that I shared here to help you reset digitally for the fall, because I think having a system where you're able to like visually see what you want to achieve and also document your progress is so critical, so helpful. So I'll see you guys in the next one and have a good day. Bye.